understand, because what happens is every click of your mouse wheel counts as a single input, super fast input. And so I don't understand how he got the longer turns and was able to rotate. Because with the mouse wheel, you don't rotate at all. You just go straight ahead. Even with it just bound to just turning it one direction, it goes straight ahead.
Yeah.
And so
All right.
I think what he was doing, and I tried this myself, is I had a controller in one hand with the bumpers bound to the, and so I was using the bumpers and my pinky and pointer finger to turn, and then I had the mouse wheel to do straight jumps, which I think is probably how he did it. Which I don't know if that's something we want to fix or not, because I kind of think it was kind of cool. Like, I don't know.
I think it's fine. It's it's bordering on a macro, kinda, because like the inputs you can get are so fast. But also it's like, I don't know, I don't care that much. Like, it's cool, like, do it.
Yeah.
Like, our stance on like people using a macro is already like, we're not gonna prohibit it. So like,
who gives a shit? Yeah.
Yeah, like, this is fine.
Yeah.
Good job thinking outside the box.
I got up this morning and watched that video, and I was like, how is that possible? Like,
yeah. Did he say anything else, or just
that? He was excited for the full game.
Oh, sick. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm really playing around with these colors. I think have you looked at the changes that I've done?
No, not yet.
I think I've got something coming along. Still got a good amount of work, but
eating a very messy donut right now.
It's kind of like,
ooh, that looks cool. Wait, let me pull up Discord.
So it's like, it's got some like bushes
at
the base level, and I'm trying to fade the trees out into this like kind of blue-green. And I've taken away some of the shading. I still need to play with these like background colors, but like with the light really significant on the left. I've been like banging my head against the wall with this like foreground tile set though. It's like something, I don't know what it is, but something.
It feels a little like red almost.
Yeah.
Or orange. It feels a little too orangey almost.
Let me try undoing it, because at first I was like, oh, it felt too red, and so I made it more orange, and I don't think that worked. Let's do some adjustments. Hue saturation. How do we get more brown? I think brown is more brown. I want brown. Yo, the supporter.
Hey, the supporter. Welcome back. We appreciate your support. I want to make that joke every day.
Oh no. Doing good.
Yeah, doing well.
Can't figure out this color.
Holy cow, that was an exceptional donut. I'm blown away. They drove up to Seattle this afternoon or this morning to go to this fancy donut shop.
What's it called?
Well, it says on the box, the donuts came in a box, and it says the flour box. Flour isn't like baking flour.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of it, but she said it's super popular. Well, Oswald, welcome to the desk. Did you want a donut? I'm sorry, I ate them all already. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, good. Donuts for the cat. Come here. Come here, buddy. I know. No donuts. Yeah.
I think I need to
Get out of here.
editing.
Okay. What was I doing before? I don't remember. One sec, I'll be right back. I'll get my water bottle.
Color. Whoa. No, I have no idea how to use that. Brightness / contrast. I don't think we want to mess with that. We can up the brightness a little. Careful with that. Okay. I don't think. That's too red. Saturation. Like, can we go less red? Yes. Good one. Less saturation? Maybe head more towards like gray. Now the grass feels too saturated. Like, I need a brown like that. Yogi Bear. Cheap viewers on stream, boo. HSL. I need to like. I'm just flip-flopping. Nothing is rocking. Okay. Blue. Dump the satch. Kind of like a green tinted rock, maybe? I don't have the Twitch account up to ban that. Oh, I have the wrong background on. Nobody told me. There we go. This is gonna look bad. Wait a minute. Yes. Writer. Writer. I've completely screwed up. Style set. We're going back to the warm. Does this look red? Where's the red? This. Green. Red is in here.
Cheap viewers on stream, boo.
Yeah, I'm not logged in to ban them.
Okay, I'll get it.
Something like that.
Okay, cool.
Why is this purple? What? Here.
Oh, I also gotta fix that bug with the. I'll just make a new layer for the hook. This one.
They have hidden areas.
Yeah, the hooks currently trigger hidden areas.
Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna get something.
Hello, Pixel Lover. Welcome to the Twitch stream. How's it going?
What's up?
Not redid them, just tweaking them. Riley's working on it right now.
Tweaking what?
Lake tiles.
Oh, yeah. That's not the final.
Who would ever say? Nice. Thanks for dropping in here. We appreciate it.
Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. AFK. Have you seen the new speedrun?
Yeah, Pixel Lover, were you able to take a look at that speedrun, the new world record for the Upstream demo? It's pretty impressive. Very clever. Annoyed at time, nice. Let's not make this an export variable. Oh, I gotta play Upstream.
I know, I kind of want to try that technique now with, see if I can beat his time.
Yeah. I think there might be a little bit of optimization there, because I don't think it went exactly perfect.
Yeah.
But there might be, you might be able to shave off a second, maybe.
I want that gold back.
Well, and that's the thing. If you can beat him, then maybe you can prompt him into making another video, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Play the game. This is how we market our game.
We beat the speedrunners.
Yeah, we just keep getting really competitive with the speedrunners, so they keep releasing content. How's the game progress coming along for the full game? It's not. We're just speedrunning our demo over and over again.
Auto displacement. How is this possible? That's exactly what I thought this morning when I saw that video. My jaw dropped and I was just like, how did he do that? It's crazy. It's pretty clever though. It's a very clever strategy.
He is in fact not cheating.
Yep. It feels like it a little bit, but definitely not.
Yeah. If macro shape, why not macro?
Yeah. I posted it in the Discord. I was kind of hoping the video would get more views, but oh well.
How many does it have?
Like 500 or so.
Oh.
Compared to the 2 to 20,000 of every single other one of his recent videos.
Yeah.
But That's to be expected. All of his other ones are for a much more popular horror game speedrun.
It's still 500 views though.
Exactly.
Damn.
Also, I was watching. I'm gonna try and make a couple TikToks maybe today or tomorrow. But Chris Zukowski did a like stay-at-home conference, or he started doing one, a yearly one, like a couple years ago, and it was like $30 to get access to it, and there was looked like some good talks from him from the 2023 one, and there was a talk from the marketing, the lead community manager from Cult of the Lamb, talking about making viral TikToks. And so I was watching that this morning, and I remembered that I'd wanted to do not a like try to get viral, but just I wanted to. We didn't really post a ton of Next Fest stuff on Twitter, or not Twitter, TikTok. So I was going to do that today. How the fuck you go that fast? Yeah. It's pretty crazy, huh? It's wild. But if you check the comments, he explained it to us in the comments. I still don't know exactly for sure how he did it, but he gave us an idea. And I tested it, and it does work exactly like it does in the video. Although, you know what is interesting? When I did it, I didn't see the fish's tail move at all. Mm-hmm. But on his screen, you could definitely see the fish's tail changing sprites sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I'm a little confused. Which is why I think it might be possible that he wasn't using two hands, right? That maybe his mouse, when you like move it up or something, it holds the input somehow. So I imagine it could depend on your mouse. So it could be possible that he did it all using just the mouse wheel.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The speedrunning categories would be fun, like mouse wheel.
Right,
literally, you just have to flash your control settings at the start.
Yeah.
For the VOD.
Mm-hmm. Binding the scroll wheel. Yeah. It's super clever, right? I can't believe we never thought about it, too.
So many other things to have to think about with game dev. It's like...
I know.
And we spent so long on that controller rebinding shit, and so it's just like... We just like weren't... I was not considering that.
Yeah.
Like, I made it so mouse motion couldn't be bound.
Right.
We do have a scroll wheel. What those other, like, weird hardware out there?
Oh, probably, right? Like...
I wonder if he saw your like your short you made with the speedrun.
Maybe that could have been it, because I guess he posted it. Yeah. Or he made it. No, I think the timing was very close though. It was super, super close. Because I posted that original. Trying to remember, because I know the TikTok one got like limited or whatever, so it didn't go up for a while. But it was the same day for sure.
It was like, how else would you have heard about it?
I don't know. Could have been looking for precision platformers on Steam.
Yeah.
I've done some stuff with like hashtag on speedrun, and on like Blue Sky and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not liking this already.
Yeah, pretty cool though. Of a somewhat bigger content creator player. Please don't keep that bind for 4 years. Think it's kind of cheating. No skill required. I don't know.
I think it's.
We haven't decided
like,
yet.
It's like if we're not going to spend the time investing in macro checking, then like I don't think we should prevent this.
Right.
Like,
I guess. I mean, we could limit it specifically to say mouse wheel input, but like the only other way to stop something like that would be to have some sort of macro checking.
Yeah, like if you want to speed run, it should just be like different categories. Like if you want to use mouse wheel, then do a mouse wheel speed run. But like the way the game's intended to be played is not doing that.
Right.
Like,
and we've talked about this before, right? Like the leaderboard on Steam is a limited, like very, very quickly will become pretty useless. Right?
Yeah, like every leaderboard I've seen that's like a single player game, just if the game blows up, it just gets overrun by like cheaters.
Yeah. So if you want to do like speedrunning, that happens off the game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We haven't made a final decision on it yet, but it feels weird, at least to me, to take it out of the full game when it was in the demo. And I feel like we can't take it out of the demo because there's already a time on there with it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We might change our mind, but I think right now we're kind of feeling like it's probably gonna stay. Also, I don't think the only reason that jump was possible is because there's a giant water body at the very beginning of the game. There is no pool that big in the rest of the game.
Yeah.
There's no way to do jumps of that size and accuracy anywhere else in the game. So even the mouse wheel category will not be an easy speedrun category.
It's like you can already get out of for the full game, like you can already get out of that area so fast, like with that, because in the full game the crab is going to be even more optional. So like,
right,
the only reason this is so fast is because the demo's so short.
Right. Like, well, I'm thinking here, you do that jump, same one, and then you get up to 23. And then maybe you get going fast enough in the pool at 23 here that you shoot straight through this kind of tilted thing in the lake. So maybe you can get up to like the middle of the lake area using 2 or 3 jumps, right?
Man, I don't think you can get through this.
You don't think so?
No. I think that angle's too steep.
Even if you're right up against the left side of the 23 body, and then you hit that and keep going, if you're going fast, that's kind of what I think. I think if you're going fast enough, and 23 is pretty tall, you might be able to. Like, you can just try it, can't you?
My goodness, that's so cracked.
Isn't that funny?
I need a controller to help me drive.
I know. I think he's either had to have been using 2 hands and had one on the controller, or maybe he has the mouse or something that has weird inputs. I don't know.
Okay, so we go here and we get right up against this wall. We just Like, dude, how do you?
If you go back and forth really, really quickly, or you just go forward and you just move your finger forward a bunch.
Yeah. Let me, I need to quick save.
Yeah, maybe that might not be possible.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Like, I could try to like angle myself slightly, ever so slightly. Maybe like this. Not enough.
Maybe.
Actually, this might have fixed it.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, okay.
And then maybe kick off the wall there.
Right, kick off the wall on your way up. Yeah.
Oh, I hit This is actually kind of fun. I'm like switching between controller and mouse.
Well, wait, what is your controller bound to?
Just like left and B.
You should set it to the 2 bumpers so you can hold the controller in your left hand like this and use your pinky and pointer finger to do the bumpers and then scroll with your
like this.
Yeah.
So I wasn't on though. Yeah. Wait, this is really fun. It's still hard to hit. Like,
yeah,
it's not consistent. You have to get lucky, and like this is getting into like super high velocities, so like
things are gonna start to go wrong at the higher velocities.
Yeah, things start to break down. Let's see if I can hit this. Okay, so we get ourselves lined up. God. Oh, damn it, Bobby. Well, that looks pretty good. Alright.
Can you add more than one keybind? No, I don't think so. That would feel weird. Being able to bind one action to more than one key, that feels like a recipe for
I mean, we almost had that.
Oh, we almost did have that, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I think that's why we decided not to do that, right? Was
yeah,
because it felt like it would make it. You could bind a ton of keys to one input, so you just smash your keyboard.
It was also a bit of a UI mess.
Yeah.
So soft.
Yeah, I don't know. You still gotta have the aim pretty damn good and like be able to line everything up to get these kind of jumps at that speed.
Yeah, like this isn't like.
It's definitely not no skill required, I would say.
Yeah, like you still have to get a good run. Like, come on, bro. Almost there. Like, what is the angle? I always forget. Is this it right here? Slightly angled up. Let's see. God. A little over. Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm.
I don't know when I have the scroll wheel binded.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
Yeah, neither does mine. So I don't. My theory is that you don't use the scroll wheel to turn. You use a controller to turn because you can technically do controller input and mouse input at the same time. And the best layout I've thought of so far is bumpers with your pinky and pointer finger, and like your hand over the controller. And then other hand on the scroll wheel for the mouse. And if your mouse has like extra buttons on the side for your thumb, you could bind quick save to that one or something. Jeez, you got so fast. That's awesome.
I'm not getting the angle. Almost. Maybe here. I think I might be too much. Quick save, please. Oh my god!
Whoa! Wait. You just got... Did you go all the way up it?
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. That lake chute is... There's nothing there. There's nothing there, and it's curved. Yeah. So even if you get all the way up there...
You know how I'm doing that? Getting so
What?
much speed? I have my mouse upside down and I'm dragging it back and forth on my mouse pad. So my finger is not on the scroll wheel.
That's really funny.
This is fun. I think definitely for like official speedruns, like this shouldn't be like, it should be a different category. Like, but this is super fun to do. Like, do like a scroll wheel category.
Yeah.
Where like you use the mouse to like get super fast, then you've got your other hand on the controller and you're like doing 2 controllers.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, that's goofy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was like, why is my stuff not working?
Turning null if no match is found. Okay, cool.
Why I was so late was because we've been trying to sign this lease for this new apartment. And it's like this one lady who she's nice and like polite and everything, and she's been helpful, but like it's just her doing all the move-ins, doing everything, people moving out. She handles like everything. So every time we try to get in touch with her, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm busy, I'll have to call you back. So we never get straight away answers. And then it was like she was on vacation this week.
Yeah.
But like we started this process like 2 weeks ago, submitting this application.
Yeah.
And then we finally got the lease like yesterday or 2 days ago. And she's like out of town, and we're like trying to figure out, like, we're getting this deal that's like the only reason we're pulling the trigger so fast right now is because it's like this special deal that if you sign, that's like you get 8 weeks free. So it's like we like the layout, it's cheaper, so we're like, we might as well just get it earlier. If this deal isn't convincing us to get this over another spot, it's just we're getting it earlier, then like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, we get it free, like we get the room, might as well secure it.
Yeah.
And then she's out, so this other guy is responsible for like talking to us, and he's like, yeah, if you guys don't sign by like today, then you guys don't get the deal. And it's like, we started this process like over 2 weeks ago. You gave us the lease like yesterday, and now it's, if we don't get it all signed by today, then you don't get the deal. And the cherry on top is the lease that we're signing is a 15-month lease because it was the best deal.
Yeah.
And if you sign a lease over 12 months, you have to get it notarized. So we had to print out this 54-page lease.
Oh my gosh.
Go to it's like basically a DMV to get it notarized and signed. and like,
Jeez.
oh, that was a headache, and like,
Yeah.
and then we were like signing the lease in the car, like we'd already like read through it, so we just need to sign it, but there were so many pages to sign.
Yeah.
It took like an hour.
Jeez. Sounds stressful.
It was just annoying. We were very close to like saying like, we're done, we're not signing this, because like they've been so unorganized. I don't know. It seems like people are fine living there, so it's like whatever. I love renting. Who wants to be a homeowner anyways, right?
Exactly.
Am I right? I want to rent till I'm 70. Something's off. I think I need to make this. This first tree is too red, maybe. It's kind of cherry. Yeah, I think that's it. Wow, hooks don't like creative mode.
Oh no, they do not. But I think they're resetting better than they were before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Accidentally upped my DPI. Oops.
I'm getting so many phone calls today. This is crazy. I think I should answer one of them.
What's the number from? Like, what is it?
A couple from Washington, one from Missouri, one from North Carolina, it looks like. Well, none of them, let me see, like, that one did not ring for very long. And they're not coming up as, like, spam numbers, you know? Some of them are.
That's weird.
This number has called me 3 times today. This number has called me once today. This number does say spam, only called once. This number from Washington called me once. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you count the spam one. 6 phone calls all today.
I had the other day like 2 numbers that each called me like 4 times in a day.
Really? Wow.
And I like kept letting them ring, and then like on like the 4th time I picked it up just to see if it was someone actually trying to get a hold of me.
Yeah.
No one said anything. So I just hung up and blocked them after that. Like,
yeah,
they're scammers. Do not appreciate.
Well, and the thing is, like, if they really want to get a hold of you, they will leave a message. Like,
yeah, that's what I always say. Like, it can't be that urgent.
right. If you're not leaving a message, it's not urgent.
Yay, another rejection email. This time, though, the job got canceled, so
Oh.
my fault. Unless they're just letting me down, you see. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Oh, I got your package.
Oh, good.
Thank you. What the
Yeah.
heck are these? I didn't know these were...
They're real inscription cards.
This is like meta.
Yeah.
Like this is the game. It's like the inscription. How
Yeah.
did you even... Did you just like get these?
Yeah, I think Devolver was worked with a company to produce them.
What?
To be honest with you, I have had those for almost a year. I bought
Never
I
opened them?
no, because I got them for you like a year ago because I saw them and I was like, oh, Riley would really like these. I'm gonna buy those, and I bought them and then I just forgot about them. And they've been sitting on my shelf with that Godot pen because I was like, I have this Godot pen for Riley too, and those have been sitting on my shelf for basically a year. And then this year I was like, oh, I'm gonna just, because I don't know when I'm gonna find the time to get up there, so I'm just gonna. And the thing is, every single time that we've seen each other in the last 6 months, I thought, I gotta remember to bring the cards. I gotta remember to bring the cards, and I never do. It's so freaking annoying. So I just mailed them.
It worked out. Worth the gift type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see on Devolver, yeah.
I don't think they're actually like random packs, though. I think they just come with the same cards.
Yeah, all packs contain the same 12 cards, not part of a playable game.
Yeah.
That's still really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was a neat thing to make for that game, or a neat like product, you know?
Yeah, and it's weird because like I'm looking at what the cards are, and it's like they're like the cards used in like the lore, so it's not like the cards you actually play with. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Interesting.
at least that's what the first pack looks like. So funny.
Okay. There. Frame. Oh, wait, the size change when we're extending? Maybe it does. No. Okay. What is this shader? Oh, bottom surface, middle surface, top surface. Hello, low PC games.
Bruh.
How's it going? Where do I use size?
I'll be right back. Jenny just
Okay.
got home.
Sounds good. Four matches. Okay, get random position. the size we divide by the water, so that stays the same. Okay, so that only needs to be assigned once. But it does need to be assigned. Great when I see you two. That's very kind of you. It's good to see you as well. Or to hear from you, rather. Number of squares. That's what I'm rewriting our waterfall effect because it was kind of a mess of spaghetti code before. And this should help. And it was having some visual artifacting bugs too, so hopefully this will fix that by removing all the unnecessary stuff that we don't use anymore. To do today is I'm fixing up this this waterfall, and then I might get started on the hey Loki Trickster. Oh, you can swim up waterfalls. I might get started on this fish changing appearance feature that we want to add that allows the fish to slowly morph into different skins as it's going up the level. Thanks for hopping in, Loki Trickster. But I also got to get started on the ladder and mountain music. Oh my gosh, Pixel Lover. I hadn't even thought about that. That's a good point. Huh. Interesting. I'll wait for Riley to come back and tell him about that. It's interesting. Always like to catch the progress. Yeah, things are coming along really nicely. I got a lot of stuff done the last couple days. But the game is now fully playable from beginning to end, which is pretty sweet. We've played through yesterday. I played through the whole thing with quick save mode turned on, and took me about 30 minutes. Right? Did you see that? Pixel Lover says you can swim up the currents with scroll wheel.
Yeah, I mean, checks out. Same thing with a macro, like.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, breaks down the normal course of the game.
Do we want to do something about that though? Like, because currents are kind of supposed to push you. Like, do we want to? We can add something to the currents that like limits your how fast your inputs are received or something when in currents.
You could change how they do, or literally, it could literally just be when you're in a current, your inputs don't apply forward velocity or something like.
That's not a bad idea.
Rotational.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That might work.
Because you're never really, if you're in a current, you're never really supposed to be able to get out. Like,
well, it depends on how we're using them, I guess. Like I think originally we had this idea of putting currents in the waterfall that you're supposed to swim against, but we're not doing that. And as long as we decide not to do that and just make currents a permanent, like, not even obstacle, but like a part of the level, basically.
Means to move the player.
Yeah, means to move the player. Yeah. I don't know. We should decide at some point. We don't need to do that right now, but I'll add a ticket for it.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. That's good catch, Pixel Lover. Thank you. Also, I just got sent. I just got sent a TikTok account of someone who is doing Upstream secret videos.
Really?
Well, wait. But it's wait. Can you guess who it is? Someone is uploading TikToks that are like secret tutorials.
Is it someone in the chat with us right now?
It is someone in the chat with us right now.
Is it Low PC Games? Pixel Lover, you do be catching bugs.
Yes, you do. And we very much appreciate it.
What the heck?
Yeah, I found the Low PC Games TikTok.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
We're building that community.
Exactly. And hey, all of your TikToks are getting more views than ours. Keep it going, Low PC Games. There's going to be so many things for you to find in the full game once it's out. Do I have this on GIMP? Okay. Updated waterfall. Does that mean you're getting more wish lists? Sort of. I mean, right now we're getting quite a few wish lists because Steam Next Fest is going on right now, which, by the way, you should tell all your friends to go wishlist a game and play the demo because it helps us get more traffic during Steam Next Fest. So a lot of our traffic, actually the vast majority of it right now, is coming from Steam Next Fest, which is quite a lot for us. But in the grand scheme of things, no, we're not. We're still small fry, really. I think if we are lucky enough to get to 1,000 wish lists by the end of Steam Next Fest, I will be very, very happy.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That might do it. Let's brighten it up a bit. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we've got the material and setting all of the properties that need to be set every frame. Size is not declared. Mesh.size.
That's there.
Mesh.size. I think we're up to 850 wish lists now, which is pretty cool.
Big.
Up 50, which is big, but that's down from 140 the previous day. Collider.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give this a variable. Or we call it water collider. The collider speed probably doesn't need to be 50. Let's just go 10 or something.
What else I hear?
We want the sound to move. The sound to be the collider's position. Sound player.
Subtle change. What are you doing, Toby?
this map. On-screen notifier.
Okay, that's fine. Grab a little water and log in.
Initialize the on-screen notifier. We think we already do. It's way more math than we needed to do before. Reset to normal, start dropping. Let's just take those functions with us. Where are those function calls? Something else probably calls them out. We have a big box of cat toys sitting on like a shelf, sort of near the one of our like cat tree thing, and whenever we want to play with a toy with them, we'll grab it out of the little box. But they don't really know about it. Like it's right, super easily accessible, but it's like they have to climb on top of a thing and then another thing to get over to it. But the other day, I noticed one of them kind of reaching over from the cat tree and like shimmying over to it to try and grab something out of the box.
Yeah.
And then I just turned and looked, and there's toys all over the floor, and I saw him grabbing a toy out of the box with his mouth and walking away with it. He has learned that he can get them himself. 38 seconds with the wheel strat. Nice. I definitely think it can be that the speedrun that we saw this morning can be optimized a little bit more.
I bet you could go sub 10.
You think sub 10 in the demo?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna spend the time to do it now. But I think it's doable.
Yeah.
Need to be there.
Okay, I gotta hook up the on-screen notifier entered in exit functions. Cool, okay, that was easy. And now I think this will work. Let's see now. Okay, so we've got a waterfall in here, and I'm gonna set it to be size 40 wide and 100 tall. Why is this running? It's not a tool screen. Oh, that's why it's not updating.
My one request, I don't know if it'd have to be a tool script or not, but it would be very nice if when placing the waterfalls and adjusting the height, there was some hint of where the boundaries would be, you know?
I have a solution. So these new waterfalls are a mesh instance, and I think the old ones were mesh instance too. But these ones, all you have to do is adjust the size of the mesh. Ooh, wait a minute. They have a buffer on the inside so that they don't go up against the edge of their mesh instance. You know.
Can you take that account in the size?
No, I mean the shader itself has a buffer on where it will spawn or where it will draw the particles, because it can't. Because if you draw a particle right next to the edge, then it'll get cut off. Clip, yeah. But I guess you know what I could do is I could make it so that that buffer, I don't remember how I wrote this code. I gotta figure this out again. Is only as big as half of the largest possible width of a particle, and that should make it so we should never see any clipping. I think. I don't know. I'll try it. And that way, the boundaries of the mesh instance will fit exactly with the boundaries of the waterfall.
Sweet. Yeah, because placing waterfalls is always a lot of trial and error.
Yes, and that's part of why I wanted to remake them. So we did not have to do that. And I don't remember I don't know how you've been placing it, but there was a size export variable, and then there's also the size in the mesh instance. They have to be the same so you can see how big it is. So now it's just the one variable. Let's see. Okay, where is random position y? No, it's the x position times margin 1 minus 2.0. Oh my god, this math makes no sense to me anymore. It's crazy.
Dude, I got on math TikTok somehow. People talking about all this math proof stuff. And I think it's cool that people are discovering new math, but what are the applications for some of this stuff?
Yeah.
It's proving that 200 or X triangles can fit in Y circles. It's I don't know. When I hear unsolved problems like that, I want to hear why they need to be solved.
Yeah.
It should be I could probably just look it up.
Okay. I think before it looked like the margin was being set. Why was I doing that? The max square size divided by the waterfall size will give me, so it was one square size. So if I do max square divided by 2, that should give me the margin being half of the square. And then divided by waterfall size makes it into UV coordinates. Yeah, that should work. It's a funny looking waterfall. Well, let me just run it so that it actually looks the way it's supposed to. Because because all those variables will get reset. And I guess I could make it a tool script again, but don't love the idea of it running.
Yeah.
Whenever running a billion waterfalls every time we have to open the main scene. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Unable to on-screen enabler. Oh, wait, this is an on-screen notify. Could have had 10 seconds messed up and got 16. Wow. Wait. Pixel Lover, before you before you try this, you should make sure you have the Steam recording turned on. I don't know how to do it. Riley does.
Let's figure out how to do this. I don't know how I turned it on. I'll figure it out, but it makes it so like any game you play, it records stuff. So like it always records the last X amount of time of a game that you play. And I haven't noticed it causing any issues in any of my games. It's very good for clipping. Looks like it's right here. I'm not doxing myself, right? So Steam settings, game recording, and then you set this to, I have it record in background, so Steam will automatically record your gameplay when you start playing, so you don't miss those unexpected moments. The last 60 minutes of videos will be kept in temporary format. You replay or save as permanent clips. There's like hotkeys you can set. Like an auto clip, last 30 seconds you can clip. And then these are the ones that I have set. 60 minutes is what it saves, and then your quality, you can pick your quality. It can take up a bunch of space, but I think it like automatically clears the stuff that you haven't used. And then that's where it saves it. Or you can just find it like right in the game that you're playing. So like mine's right here. It's very good. That's how I clipped the other one I did before that guy crushed it.
Oh, okay. So I got a cool waterfall effect, but I did break the background somehow. Let me try starting a new game.
It's like a coconut PNG thing. Like did the
no, because I think what I hit continue. All right, I hit new game, hit an error, quit. You press the stop button, then hit continue.
Oh yeah.
So probably something. Nope. Okay, wait. I'm getting some errors too. Failed to load script background GD with parse error.
Is just an error in it?
How? Load background. Oh, you know what? I think I know exactly what it is. There was a background scene inside of the main repo folder, so I moved it, and
yes,
it's a path that's being loaded wrong now. I will fix that. There we go. That should fix that up.
Sounds like Noida got put on hold.
Yeah.
New speedrun tech dropped.
Right. Okay, that new waterfall looks... What? The shader does not line up properly.
With the old one?
Well, even the old shader now is wrong. somehow. I don't quite know how.
I can see it over the water.
Yeah. How did I do? What did I do? That's weird. Let's figure out what's happening. That's bizarre. Okay. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this guy down. And as expected, it just stops rendering for some reason. So waterfalls cannot be hot reloaded, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. So I must have changed something that they shared. Which means the only thing that would be the water shader itself. So I must have changed something about the waterfall shader. But first, let's get the layer correct. Layer is this on. Z index 1, Z is relative. Okay, try this again. Okay, that does not line up. Very close. Oh wait, is it close? Why does it not line up anymore? VS Code, tell me what I did wrong. What just happened? Did I just hit the undo button? Oh my god. No, I didn't. Where did those changes go? Oh, I staged everything. Oh, woo. Okay. Okay. Third floor. Collision mask 65? Yeah, right. There aren't even that many. It's 1 in 7. Oh wait, in bit. Never mind. It's 0 value 1. Makes sense. Let's see. So the new waterfall GD shader. Oh, wait, using time instead of unpause time. That's the problem. Aha. Right, I need to set this guy's collision shape. Radius. One half mesh size. Maybe 3/4 instead. Dark lighter, dark bit. Shape? Possible? Maybe. Maybe.
Seagull.
Fine child. Movement. 2D. Okay, and then for that we want dot dot radius is equals size x times 7. Cool. Alright, let's try it. It's moving very fast. It's very big. Why is it so big? Okay, this guy's got a mesh whose X value is 40, so the radius. Oh, radius.
Play some demos.
Yeah?
Yeah. I haven't played any yet.
Neither have I, really.
I think the 3 I want to do... He is coming, the king is watching, and Goodlands.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this one. I saw this one. This looked cool.
What is it?
Fretless?
Fretless?
I saw it on TikTok. It's a turn-based RPG, which usually I don't like unless it's a creature collector.
Powerful legendary. So it's music based. It's probably a little bit of a rhythm game then.
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool.
It looks like pretty like high fidelity type pixel art, like
yeah
stuff. It looks cool.
Look, and then, well, if you look at the Steam page, it's broadcasting. Now we'll watch the developer play. Right? Does yours show that?
Bro's playing guitar.
Right. But like, I don't think this is live footage. Look at all the ways the camera is changing.
Yeah.
So
that's what people just do.
So people just like put videos on an endless loop. Like, can we go back? I don't know how far back it lets us go.
Can't go back super far.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, it looks cool. I really want to play Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 as their demo out as
really?
well. Yeah, they've got a demo out. Because I think it's coming out in like April or something. Match 3, Survival Horror Comedy RPG Metroidvania. Nice.
That is a description.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a big Match 3 person.
Oh, I'm not really either, but I trust Strange Scaffold.
Yeah.
Like, I think I will enjoy this despite that.
Yeah. Whoa. This looks like Stardew. This looks very much like Stardew.
I think the Goodlands, I've also wanted to get the Goodlands demo a try at one point too. Following that dude on Twitter for a while.
There's one that's on the charts. This one that looks like Long Winter.
Oh yeah.
And that cozy vibe. Looks exactly like Animal Crossing though.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Blueprints also I think has a demo out right now, but I kind of don't want to try the demo. I kind of want to wait.
The Blueprints?
It's just called Blueprints. But but it's an exploration puzzle game with like a really, really pretty art style. And I've been like hearing rumbling about it on social media for like a long time, and a lot of people saying that it's like among one of the best puzzle games, one of the best mystery puzzle games ever made, like Outer Wilds-esque
Really?
tier game. Yeah. So I'm very, very excited for it. But I kind of want to wait to just experience the whole thing when it comes out. So I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Mhm. Wait, is this out or is this a paid demo?
For what?
Blueprints.
That is not. No, not blueprints. Blueprints, like a Prince Charming.
Oh. I've been looking at the wrong game. Blueprints. Oh. Very pretty.
Yeah.
Kind of a sketch.
Yeah.
Glad I'm not alone.
There goes the blueprint. Oh yeah, Solar Punk. I want Solar Punk. My wish list. I don't know if I'll try the demo right now, but
Some demos. Don't play that many games though, is the hard thing. It's just like,
I know. Yeah.
which I could, or I just, I get my games that I like and I just play them. So, I was looking at that today because I think I hit 1,000 hours in Ace Bright, which is mostly idle. But, which means Counter-Strike is no longer my most played game.
Oh, good.
Thank God. And I took that time, that milestone, to leave a negative review.
For Counter-Strike?
Yeah. Just because of Valve being complicit in
Yeah.
like
Gambling. Yeah.
And
Here, wait. That's not right. That should definitely have been half the size. I shot X divided by 2. I'm 0.75. Let's try it again. Okay, this should be smaller. Good, okay, that's the right size, but it's definitely not colliding still, so I gotta figure out what that is. Oh, and then the hooks. So, hook causing this anymore. And they still grab onto me, which is good, so I fixed that. Ooh. Definitely going way too fast. Looks on layer 3 masses. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
I thought today was Friday for the longest time.
I have not really been keeping track of like what day is what for a while now.
Yeah. I'm so cooked.
Yeah.
Like
I don't do weekends, so every day is just kind of the same, you know? Is it possible to make the loading for the game slower? I spend more time loading the game than playing it.
You mean faster?
Faster? You mean make it faster? We could maybe
try to.
The reset. Yeah, meant faster. Is it possible to slow it down and you want it to be slower?
Yeah.
I think only for the reset game mode could we speed it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's just like the way we're doing it right now is like hitting new game from the main menu is the same as hitting restart from the pause menu.
Just
so like
deletes and reloads the scene, basically.
It's super clean, so like we don't have to like clean up everything. So to do that, we just have to spend the time to like manually reset everything, which like I'm sure we could do. It's not really on our list right now because we want to get the main game completed.
But yeah, I can make a ticket for it if we want to explore it later. Not saying that we will, but we can look into it.
It would be nice. Yeah, when you're speedrunning, it's literally just
right. But that also depends on the speed of your computer too, right? Like some computers load slower and faster than others, so. I had someone in the YouTube chat earlier saying that they played the demo, and they said it ran terribly on their computer, but they were also running it on a MacBook with a virtual machine.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But they said it was still fun despite that, so that's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice of them to say.
Yeah. I gotta keep meaning to ask my brother how the demo ran on his MacBook, because he ran it with a virtual machine too. Or with wine or something, or whiskey, I think. But yeah. My old computer, I told him to get this game watched and played, and it was running at 10 FPS? Holy cow. What, can you tell us what was in that computer? That gives us at least some frame of reference as to what our specs are. If you have any idea of what the specs are in it, that could be super helpful.
Yes, please let us know.
Really don't know. Dang, it's too bad.
You know how old it was?
Yeah, it's how old when that computer was made?
Or like how long you've had it, or
maybe how much it cost when you purchased it?
Yeah, any details you got.
Any details about the computer could give us some frame of reference. Because the fact of the matter is our game, while it looks like it's cute pixel art that should be low spec, it's running a bunch of physics sim stuff, so it's not super low spec.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Got it 2 years ago and it cost $200. Okay, so basically a Chromebook.
Damn.
Yeah.
Chromebooks? I cannot believe ours like schools spent all that money on Chromebooks.
Yeah.
I don't know, like they were so bad. And kids would treat them like trash.
What did you need to, well, that's the thing though. Like what did we need them for? We needed them for text processing, basically, and basic internet search, which is all that they did. Really.
Yeah, so yeah.
Like, I think for what they are, they serve their purpose really well. They're incredibly affordable computers. And like if you don't like Chrome or Chrome OS, then you can, if you're like buying them not as like an institution, you can throw a Linux distro on them and it'll run smoothly. Like so I get the appeal of Chromebooks, especially for like an organizational standard or standpoint. Although they are pretty garbage computers, but that's the thing, they also cost like nothing in terms of computers. So
I wonder how much they cost to make, like if Google's making like a bunch of a profit they're making, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not a ton, I would expect.
I always wonder about that kind of stuff, like with like iPhones too, like.
Or like the profit margin on iPhone is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, is it just like name brand, like they're just raking in money because Apple's Apple?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When I spare time in school, I work on a turn-based roguelike game. It's in a Python compiler. I made it with text.
Cool.
Cool. Nice.
Wish I'd done that in school.
Yeah, me too.
I cut wood in old school RuneScape. You're looking through the JD staff. Sterling and I the other night, we were talking. Mr. Knight is a social studies teacher now.
Oh, really? Interesting.
And I was thinking, I'm like, I think that fits.
Yeah.
Like, looking
Is he
back,
teaching like history or like psychology?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the dude was pretty like political.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, very much so.
Very like morally like not like stubborn, but like he was not afraid to like speak his thoughts.
Well, yeah, not afraid to speak his thoughts, and very what's the word? Like has conviction in his values or something. Like
righteous.
Not even maybe righteous. He very, very strongly believes what he believes.
Yeah. He was such a controversial teacher.
He was.
I think I kind of feared him.
Did you?
But like, just because I feel like he was so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like I never knew what he was gonna say.
Do you remember when he said everyone came into class and he said, and there was an envelope on everyone's chair with their name on it? Do you remember this?
I need more.
And he said, "I've written each of you a personalized letter where I have honestly told you what I think of you." And he said, I have told you completely honestly what I think of you. And I want you to sit down today. I want you to read it And as part of our morning warm-up writing exercise, I want you to respond to that letter. And he said it's very, very important that you do not show your letter to anyone sitting next to you or to anyone around you. This is only for you. And of course, it was all the same letter.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It was the same letter for everyone. And every other sentence was I think you're a very outgoing person. I think you really value your alone time, or something. Like every other sentence was written to contradict itself. Yeah, and say nothing basically. And there were some people who were like, didn't quite realize it, right? They read through it and were like, wow, he's really talking about me, like really wrote something about me. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure Alex was the first one who like said, this is dumb or something, like yeah. Said something about it. Where he was like, this letter doesn't say anything.
Wow. This is useless.
Yeah. And like, I guess he was trying to teach us like you have personal biases or something that you'll like project upon writing. And so you'll read what you want to read, but I don't know. It was a fun exercise at the least, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Myers-Briggs stuff, like
right. Yeah, exactly.
Astrology.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get what you want.
Why is that reset? Or is that just the... Okay. I'm gonna go hide waterfall. No, let's move it up. Okay, and then I need to... Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why I left that character controller body thing in the old waterfall.
What?
I think because it has meta fish attached to it, and it was using it to make the water particles appear when... Although it also has meta waterfall, so I don't know. Spaghetti code.
No, we only have pizza code.
That's so weird. What? Okay.
We're gonna have a much better code base in the next project.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah,
Especially
I think... Oh, go ahead.
Our goal is to develop something we can reuse, and it is very important that we make things like components.
Yeah.
Used.
Yeah. Well, and I think then we can also make it like make it for content. Like we can do... I think we can do an awesome saving and loading system tutorial video, and then we can open source like a plugin basically for saving and loading, and then we could even make like a a basic settings plugin or something that has the basic settings that we want and make a tutorial on how to make it and then open source that. And then we could make a we do our first person character controller and all the interactable objects that we want, basic set of interactions. Make a thing to set them up and then make a tutorial on it, open source it, make content out of it and open source it to spread the Galama Games name a little, and to encourage more good games. Yeah, and then if we build it specifically to be modular and to be reused, then we can reuse it later.
Yeah, gonna have to get probably pretty oopy.
Pretty what?
Oopy, object oriented.
Oh.
For some things, and then do
well,
I guess do like the
component structure.
Yeah.
I think some of it. I think a lot of the overhead, like the saving and loading, it will be I guess it's all kind of singleton based, right? But I think I view this character controller as a very component based thing, where we have our 3 different types of interactable objects, and what you basically do is you just attach this object, this node, to another object to make it interactable, and maybe hook up some export variables or something, right? And now it becomes interactable. Let's see. Special particle start emitting if body.has meta fish. Why don't you say or body.has meta waterfall? I didn't do that before.
Spaghetti.
Has metadata waterfall now. Reset it. So close to the waterfalls being nicely made and nicely organized. Although, I guess to be totally honest, I don't know if this will fix the weird artifacting that we were seeing before. Okay. Oh, wait. That's... to give it the meta of fish. Guess maybe I do. No, I don't. Stop emitting. This is not setting. I guess it's gotta have fish.
Coconut PNG.
I guess, or does it have to be a character body? Like, I don't know what the heck. Like, is that why I left that there?
Issue?
The static body that I put in the waterfall scene to collide with the water surface and create the particles is not getting picked up.
Like the splash?
It isn't causing a splash. Yeah.
Or is it in the right spot?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got collisions turned on so I can see it's doing the collisions, but it's not colliding.
And what like layer is it on?
Well, and to be totally honest, it's on the water layer and it's looking at the water layer. But to be honest, it's also... Oh, you know what? Wait, that might be it. It is on the wrong layer. It's looking on the water layer, but it needs to be on the right layer. That's the problem. Thank you. What layer is this looking for? This is looking for 1, 2, and 3. So let's put this on 3. I think it is on layer 3 already. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's on layer 3. Never mind. That should work. Let's see. Turn off.
Maybe use a reload or something. This is coming along. Okay, bathroom. How did I turn off collision before? Collision shape. Save. Ah, okay. To water collider dot find child and child
shade. 2D. Equals water displacement. Okay. That should set that up properly, huh? Water displacement is on. Alright, this powerful object. Looks better. Well, I should make it so the hooks make splashes in the water too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. If I go to this and I turn off, I delete the waterfall meta, does that stop it? Maybe. Let's find out. Doesn't stop that effect from happening. Okay. Light up velocity dot y. Oh. Static bodies don't have a velocity. That could be it. Well, maybe they do. Wait a minute. No, I don't think so. Static. On area 2D body enter. On the original water first. No, the water spring. When a physics body enters this area. Okay. If it's a rigid body, remember when sub 60 was a question? Yeah. Huh. Uh-huh.
It's like those history of Mario Kart speedrun videos.
Yeah.
But they just keep getting crazier.
Splash on. This one still works. The other one doesn't because there's no velocity, which makes sense. So we just need a basic speed, I guess, to get from it. What happens if I say 50? Oh dang, I really thought that was going to work. Okay. So those just aren't getting detected. Are static bodies like not considered a body or something? Oh no, they're not, are they? That's it, isn't it? Because this area 2D function.
It's not picking up static bodies.
Oh no, it picks up physics bodies. Which static bodies are physics bodies. But for some reason, okay, and it's looking for things on layer 1, 2, and 3. And let's see, this static body it is on layer 3. Should I just give it maybe I should just give it its own layer, just to be sure.
I mean, that should work. Something, I think,
So, the water spring is here, and this is its, like, particle emission function for when you, and displace the particle, I think, right? Right? And if I've changed it so if this body does not have the metadata can splash, then return, basically, right? And then I'm printing splash.
Can you print one before that check? See if it's even getting in here. Just print
That's a
the
good idea.
body.
Print body.
Pre-splash body.
Yeah. Print. Pre-splash body. So we're getting tile maps, which makes sense.
Why is it looking for those?
Because it's looking on layer 1.
Oh,
Probably
maybe
doesn't.
we should turn that off.
Yeah.
That could be causing some
unnecessary
flashes.
checks.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not because they don't have the meta can splash. They get pushed out
Yeah.
of the method right here. But yeah, we can turn it off. So it's looking for the fish layer and the water layer, I guess. So anything that interacts with water goes on the water layer. But that means that we're not hitting like and so this updated waterfall has a static body in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the static body exists on layer 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has the metadata. Oh, wait, did I put it in here? Oh, wait a minute. I only put it in. I'm dumb. I put the metadata in the wrong spot. And splash. Okay, this might fix it. Would explain it at least. Nope.
They're moving pretty freaking fast.
They are, but the one on the left used to work, and the one on the right used to move slower. And I had moved it up just to see if that was the problem. Try again in 8 hours? Wait, how do you forget your phone password? Oh, wait a minute. Pre-splash stone. These character bodies are all firing. So that's working now.
Oh, damn pixel lover. I'm sorry.
That is tragic.
Ripperoni.
But we're not getting anything that's not a stone. So what is different between this collider, this shape, and this one, this static body? Does it also need to have the mask on 3 as well? Like, that wouldn't really make sense, but
There's no on body entered, right? Like that one.
no. But I'm trying to get it so its settings match that of stone. Yeah, that didn't do anything, which makes sense. Let me just make sure I can make the old waterfall work again. And while I'm at it, turn down the speed in the new ones since we don't want it to be that fast and all right. Okay, so the other one works. Look at that, it's making collision particles. So it is getting past and it's making splash, which makes sense. But for some reason,
New one doesn't want to do it.
new one doesn't want to do it. And water displacement is turned on. Let me just double check. Factory resetted it? Oh man.
Oh no.
Brutal. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I know what it is. Dang it.
Pixel over.
Hello, Sean C Studio. How's it going? Oh, hey. Have you tried the demo? Because I think we fixed your controller binding issue. Development goes well. Plug it away.
Yeah. The issue that you had, I was the one who was kind of doing all the controller binding stuff, and I tested with my controller, no issue. So I was like, what is going on? And then No Attack, he has a PS4 controller, and it was causing all these crazy inputs. So that's why it kind of took us a little bit to figure out what the hell was going on.
But yeah, it seems like, and the thing is, I have a PS5 controller. It's brand new.
PS5.
I've never used it. So it seems like there's some amount of drift, just either as like constant or something. I don't know, but some amount of drift that's there, and that's what was causing the issue. And to be honest, it's nice that we have and not fixing that. It's good that we have some sort of prevention for like drift, for like anyway. So I'm glad we did that. But yeah, it should be fixed now, and so you should be able to bind controls any way you like on PS4. And if any controller that has drift on it should now work. So if you want to use Joy-Cons, you can go right ahead. And Xbox controllers. Yeah. The Xbox one have always worked fine for us, but I guess I don't have any Xbox controllers that I know have drift of any kind. And to be honest, I'm still not really convinced that my PlayStation controller has drift, unless it came with it. I suspect it's something to do with the software, the firmware of the PlayStation controller itself.
It's like the values were like 0.
And well, it was 0.01, 0.02, but that's kind of what drift is, right?
I swear I was seeing some with the value of 0.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, why are these being sent?
Yeah, it's kind of why I think it was a software thing of some kind. But we have accounted for it. So. Okay, awesome. So step on the key. Okay, I think I just fixed the stupid issue that I have an export boolean that determines whether or not the waterfall will collide with water bodies, and like sets the collision shape to be disabled or not. And I was just setting it to that boolean when I wanted to set it to the opposite of that boolean. Let's see if that was my issue. I think it's really hard to tell because it's not moving very fast. But I think it is. Actually, I'm almost positive it is. But it has to move faster because the particles that it's shooting out are not bubbly enough. I think that's why the speed was so high, is so that the velocity matches kind of that of the player, which is stupid high.
I think something's up with the looping.
The looping?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It wasn't looping smoothly.
I'll have to check that after stream. I think that might be a frame rate thing.
Okay.
Like, I think my frame rate was hitching. But I noticed
it
that
looked
earlier,
like
too.
it was happening at a consistent interval.
Oh, really? Okay, let me check. Delete these print statements. I don't need them anymore. Okay, waterfall. I'm gonna make this go 7.5 again, and then let's do this times 500. We'll take a look. But yeah, Shanxi Studio development is going well. We're plugging away here. Got quite a few things finished last couple days. And so we're plugging away.
Yeah.
And the demo seems to be doing fairly well on Steam. I think in the grand scheme of things, it's not doing like amazing, right? We're not in any of the most played in any of the categories, but that's okay.
We are My Vibes.
Yeah, My Vibes. Welcome to the YouTube stream. We are making a game. It's called Upstream. You can wishlist it now on Steam, and you can play the demo as part of Steam Next Fest for free right now. We just got a new world record speed run for the demo. Was revealed this morning at 13.4 seconds. Just pretty crazy. But you don't have to speed run it. We've got lots of ways for you to play the game. Okay, wait. Full minus. I think it's a frame rate thing. I'll check it again when we're done streaming. But
I don't know, man.
Because sometimes it's not consistent. Sometimes it like stutters near the bottom and near the top. Although, wait, that one did look a little weird.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, My Vibes. We appreciate the support. Okay, that one did look a little weird. Let's see. Where am I doing that math? Here. It's mesh size. Time passed. Time passed is just a float mod of time passed plus delta of 2 times pi minus collider speed. So what does this happen? What happens here? We're adding things to delta until we get to a certain number, and then we reset. Oh, you know what helps my frame rate? I can test this. Okay, yeah, you're right. There definitely is some sort of reset happening, huh? What am I modding by? I'm modding by 2 times pi over collider speed? A full rot. Oh, because I'm using like a sine function or something? Is that why?
did something similar in some script. Is this in? Okay, this one's just in. Let me look. Scripts.
We used to use a sign function in the water surface.
Yeah.
It's still there? Prior to dev kit, only interface for the DualShock controller. Have to have the DS4 controller app so game dev engines can see the inputs. What? Oh, interesting. So we're just using it like basically just hooked up as a USB controller, and it doesn't totally it recognizes to some extent, right? Because we're able to see the names of the buttons, but that makes sense. There's some sort of software stuff that we are not privy to because we don't have official dev kit and dev tools or something.
Use an old script.
Maybe pixel art is harder than 3D, although many people think otherwise. Yeah, we tried a 3D game before, and I think we sort of went about it the wrong way. Next time we do 3D, we're going to take a different approach, and I think it's going to work out a lot better. Pixel art has worked out really well, I say, because I haven't done any of it.
That's been good.
At least in Unreal, you can't see the inputs. I start DS4.
Excuse me.
I'm just going to try my password to recover my data. I got everything I have. Oh, good. That's good, Pixel Lover. I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, good.
Water body. And then water spread. Is that it? No. Overlap signs. Sign stretch. Oh wait, are we using sine waves again?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure what you want is just to always pass in a value from 0 to 2 pi, and the second you go over 2 pi, you need to mod it.
Is that not what's happening?
Let me look at. Can you show me the snippet?
Yeah, water spring. Or no, it's not water spring, it's waterfall. Time passed equals float mod. Time passed plus delta, because that's what we're giving it. And then 2 times pi over collide. Oh, does 2 pi need to be in parentheses? No.
Why is collider speed getting?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's take it out. See what happens. Let me do an actual reset. See if that fixed it or not. Why would I have divided it by collider speed? I don't know. No, it's still resetting at some point.
Oh, wait. Time passed. Well, okay, can you print time passed? I have a suspicion.
Before or after?
After.
That's weird. This hot reloading has been working less and less for me recently.
I never do it. I don't trust it. If it doesn't work 100% of the time, then I don't trust it to work any percent of the time.
Hmm. Rotate and reset a couple times. All right. We go all the way up to 6.274, then down to 0.
Do you go up to... Huh?
To pi, 3.14. So 6.2.
Oh, yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So it's something about this. With this mod is not right, I guess. Maybe it's not 2 pi.
You're using a sine wave?
Yeah. Sine of time passed times collider speed times 2 times pi.
It should be 2 pi.
Maybe that's why I was dividing by collider speed before. Maybe I shouldn't divide by it here, or multiply by it here either. Well, then I'm not multiplying by collider speed anyway.
It's just like whatever values you pass to the sine function have to be in this range.
And I think they are.
There we go. So yeah, I think if you want to like scale stuff, then you gotta either do it before you mod by 2 pi or after the sine function returns, I think.
Well, wait. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm passing in time passed. Or wait. Why was I'm passing in times collider speed times 2 pi into the sine function. It's probably
That's
not.
probably why.
That's probably what's causing this problem. I could probably delete this. And I just put this outside of time pass. Or outside of the sine.
Yeah, I think that should do it now. Yeah.
I wonder why this one is not updating, because other scripts will update. I wonder what it is about. Maybe it's because it's like a mesh instance or something, because I've noticed that when I move mesh instances, they stop rendering properly. So, whereas like other things I can move around in the inspector and it's fine, and those will update via hot reloading. Oh gosh, now it's dreadfully slow.
Scale it up.
But we'll see. Well, wait a minute. Does it need to move at all? Oh yeah, we already hit 6.
Yeah.
Look at how slow it's moving. Okay, well, do we want it to displace like the actual water? Or do we just want it to cause particle effects?
Is it not displacing right now?
Right now, Well, it's moving. I don't think it is. But I think the speed is the same thing. So actually,
It looks good when it displaces it. My phone was capping. So did you not get anything back, or wait? What happened to your phone?
Yeah. Speed is greater than
pixel or what?
Speed y equals speed. 500 times motion factor is a rigid body, and we do linear velocity.
Actually, let's just do lines.
Okay, so collider speed was at 1. Let's crank that up to something more.
Yeah.
Just for testing, let's try 100. Will there be guides on creating games on this channel? I am inclined to say yes. In the future, there will be more. Right now, we have some tutorials and some quick tip videos that are on the channel. But once this game is done, which will be within about a month or so, we're going to start on our next project. And as part of our next project, we'll be making a lot more tutorials again. So yeah, you can expect more educational content on the channel in the future. Okay, so that did not do what I wanted it to. Oh, because I'm multiplying it times the wrong thing. I need to multiply it times delta. Collider speed. Oh my gosh, it's 4:30 already. Spent the whole afternoon on this waterfall. But that's okay. This needed to be done.
It's a worthy investment.
Pixel Lover on Twitch, my vibes. We also are streaming on Twitch right now. Pixel Lover says, I joined this channel because of educational content and left with a satisfying speedrunning game.
This is too much highlight. Okay, with some highlight. This is too much. Ah! Wish I could. Yeah, specifically if you're looking for Godot content.
Yes, we do Godot game development.
Mess with that. Not much. Good enough, good enough. Is it a controversial take for me to think that Pixar makes better animated movies than Disney?
Pixar is owned by Disney.
Oh, well, specifically the Pixar movies.
No, I think that's generally, I think a well agreed upon take.
All right, cool.
Why?
I was just wondering.
Did you watch one recently?
No.
Oh.
I didn't know Pixar was owned by Disney.
Oh yeah, they've been owned by Disney for like 20 years or something.
Did they buy them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pixar was, if I remember correctly, Pixar was actually originally founded, Steve Jobs, I think, was one of the founders of Pixar. When he was like when he wasn't like, after they ousted him from Apple for a bit, he like went and founded Pixar and then came back to Apple. I think, I could be getting that wrong, but I thought I read that somewhere.
Huh.
And then after like Toy Story or something, they were bought by Disney, or maybe even before that. I don't remember. Or Disney turned to mushrooms in this few years. I mean, I don't totally disagree. I think they still make some good stuff, but I don't watch a lot of it, to be totally honest.
You think the bar has been lowered?
Maybe.
Full level?
Trying to play Noida, and that one I had to get 13 seconds, so now I'm just grinding. We love to see it. You bump up that average playtime for us. Helps us in the algorithm.
It does?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Having a 10-minute demo playtime is considered not great. Which is what we have. You want to shoot for 25, 30 minutes and above.
Color look.
All those 10 minutes come from me bumping the average up. What? Hey, I don't think that's true.
You're catching strays. I'm gonna go to this, and then we're just gonna down to like 22. Bump you to 1.
I think if we look at the numbers, most of the playtime is around the 10-minute mark for people, if not a little bit under. And there's a small fraction that are significantly more than that.
I like 10 hours.
10 hours. But see, that's the thing. The two of us are each, I think we're sitting around 20 hours or so, probably.
You
can check.
Yeah, I have 23 hours.
How many do I have? So as I can check too. I don't know why I'm asking you.
I thought you were asking yourself, so I wasn't even looking.
I have 22. Yeah. But at this point, I've got more in the full game now, since we've been working on that full time. Like I'm at 35 hours in the full game.
Goodness, I have 16. Gotta add something there. A little bland. A little bland. Like to finish this.
This did not. It's so weird that mesh instances do not upgrade the code. I wonder why that is.
That is not the right color. Try the bush. Make a new alpha. Go. Just gonna add a little extra.
Whoa, wait, what is happening here? Hooks are moving. You just saw them flash on the screen. Yeah, Jobs had a decent chunk of Pixar. Microsoft too at some of the company. I don't think either had controlling interest. Oh, interesting.
What the heck? How bizarre.
Yeah, these hooks look like they're all in the right spot, so...
That makes me a little nervous.
What?
If you're seeing like maybe hooks flashing all over the place.
I want to confirm that it wasn't the hooks or some strange water surface stuff that I was... Because I just built a very large collider for waterfall stuff testing.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
before I say anything, I'm gonna turn that back to a normal size.
Encourage the tag. Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of my impression as well.
Like animation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because Toy Story was pretty groundbreaking at the time. So it's 5. How much is this? So we don't need to divide by 2 because it's not a radius. So we can just do. Let's just do 0.9.
You know what? A Pixar movie has a very weird, like, core memory in my head.
What's that?
A Bug's Life.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Or what memory is it?
Just like watching that movie over and over again. Like DVDs, like the boxy ones.
Mm-hmm.
We had that. That one and like Brother Bear. I don't know if that one was Pixar. Might have just been Disney, but those two I watched over and over as a kid. I should watch this again. Very nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Had a Lilo and Stitch song stuck in my head. Jenny was playing it. It's another good one. Is that Disney too?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, they got everything.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the competition?
It's 10, let's say, and then so move that a little bit further down to the water. We'll start by replacing.
I'm kind of wanting to watch the Thanos movies again.
Endgame and Infinity War.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, it's not worth the time. I was gonna say, I feel like if you're gonna do that, you might as well just rewatch the whole MCU from the beginning.
There goes a month.
Right.
Not just the two. Just the two.
Pixar leaders described the early days like we were making these little animations of things and looked around and the world was watching. That's when they decided to formally form an animation shop. And then they went looking for money and Disney said nope, Jobs said yes, and so did Gates. Oh, interesting. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. Cool lore.
Yeah.
So like, I did not realize these dudes had so much influence.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Gosh, what was he the CEO of Microsoft? Like Steve Ballmer?
Bill Gates was the Microsoft one.
Who was he?
Steve Jobs was Apple.
No,
are you
Steve
talking about...
Ballmer was a former CEO of Microsoft.
Oh.
I think it was this guy. There's some crazy... Yeah, he's a current owner of the Clippers. There's some clips of his, like, conferences he'd give for Microsoft.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some crazy clips, just like sweating and like getting so hyped. That were kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Who's the current CEO of Microsoft? Is that like a household name?
Satya Nadella is the current CEO of Microsoft.
Yeah. I never hear about him.
I do. Occasionally. Just have to talk about AI stuff too. He has books I see in news articles every once in a while. Okay, let's see how this new waterfall looks. Developers.
Yeah, the .NET. Am I allowed to like show YouTube videos?
I don't know. I mean, probably.
Alright, I'm just gonna show you a frame. Oh, I think this will get the point across. Get a good frame. Developers. He's so sweaty. See that?
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Freaking sucks, dude. Warner Bros. Closed 3 studios.
It sucks, but it's like, am I that surprised?
I mean, Monolith they were a long-term player, heavy hitter in the industry. Like, they've been around a long time. So I'm a little surprised. No one is safe, I guess. Yeah.
Like,
it's too tall.
it's just like, I don't know. Not that I have ever had the opportunity to, but working in like indie industry, like truly at like a AAA or even AA would be terrifying.
Monolith was founded in the 90s, yeah.
Jeez. Hey, but they still got the
patent for the
Nemesis system.
The Nemesis system. But oh wait, who's gonna use it? Because they just closed 3 studios.
Yeah, it's just collecting dust.
Ridiculous.
Yep. The only purpose is for lawyers.
Hasn't worked at Bend. There's now at Epic Games. Yeah. Bend didn't get closed, do they? Did they? I thought they might have. I thought they just had some layoffs recently. I thought I read something about Bend recently. I don't remember though.
What other big titles does Epic do?
Epic? Just Fortnite. But they also own a bunch.
I was gonna say, like, when I think of Epic Games, I think of Fortnite.
They purchased Rocket League, Psyonix. They purchased Psyonix, and so they run Rocket League now. And they also purchased the Fall Guys developer, although I think that whole team got laid off.
I don't think Fortnite is such a mainstay now. Like, I don't think Fortnite will ever go out unless they like try to shake up their system somehow.
Nah, Fortnite's not going anywhere, probably ever. Yeah, they have some pile of IPs.
Freaking
but I'm trying to think like what
game.
other studios they own that are like acquisitions that are still working on things or have like. I'm trying to remember. I don't keep up a ton with it. It's a pile of IP. It's not, but I don't think it's like. I guess for some reason in my mind, it's not quite as gargantuan of a pile as compared to certain other publishers, like Microsoft's giant Dragon's Horde.
What all does Microsoft own?
Dude, like everything. Bend Studios about to release. Yeah, about to release Days Gone remastered. They did the old. Microsoft owns. Well, they made Halo, right? They also did Gears of War. And so they own Bungie, which is, I think they just had a big restructuring and are now, or no, they don't own Bungie. Bungie left, but they own 343, which was made to make Halo, and then 343 just got reorganized into Halo Studios. They own Activision Blizzard King, which is enormous. They own Rare.
Jeez, I forgot about that. They own Rare too? Oh my gosh, that's right. So you have to have a Microsoft account to play Sea of Thieves.
Yep. They've owned Rare for a long time.
Holy crap. Microsoft is so big. Oh my
here.
God.
Wait, let's just go to, oh yeah, they own Bethesda. So every property owned by Bethesda is owned by Microsoft too. Let's see.
Bro, what? I feel like I knew these things, but like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I know Sea of Thieves is like Microsoft, but like
Xbox Game Studios. What falls under Xbox Game Studios? Obviously, they've owned Mojang for a while now as well. They have Turn 10, which do the Forza games. They have the team doing Fable right now, which I think is also Forza. Microsoft owns Blizzard 2, Activision 2. Yeah, Activision Blizzard King is their one organization.
Was like a antitrust thing, right?
That was it. That just happened last year.
How did that go through?
They own Obsidian Entertainment as well. They own Double Fine.
I want to look into that case, how that got through.
Oh, the government fought against them really hard.
Yeah, I want to know how the government lost.
What else?
Lost. Just forked over enough money, probably.
Right. Yeah, they've got huge catalog, and this huge catalog here doesn't include Activision Blizzard King now, which they own. They own Candy Crush now, which is King's one product.
Yeah, Candy Crush.
That's King's one major product that they do.
Three
big publishers now. Who do we have who's still independent? I guess independent. We have EA, Electronic Arts. We have Ubisoft. And Warner Bros. I don't even know if I consider Warner Bros. On that same scale of EA and Ubisoft.
Warner Bros. Do.
Like, I think Ubisoft is a bigger publisher than Warner Bros. And you have Sony, right? Sony's a publisher technically.
Yeah.
And they own Sony has quite a few large first-party studios, right? That was their main selling point in the PS4 era, was they had these killer first-party exclusives. So we're sitting here with Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, but Nintendo only ever publishes its own stuff, right? Then you have
hates Community,
EA, Ubisoft, Warner Bros. Are there any other really huge ones that I'm missing? Yeah, like I would have said Activision Blizzard, but that's Microsoft now.
Would you consider like Riot Games?
No, because they don't. They don't.
Valorant.
They're not publishers. That's a development studio, right? There was Embracer, but I think Embracer is either dissolved now or been renamed. I don't remember. They weren't even big though. They were mostly AA stuff, but they just owned a ton. Embracer had a lot of dormant IP that they were holding on to, or are holding on to, I guess. Yeah, kind of crazy.
Time for more indie games.
That's the thing, though. Those don't make as much money.
They don't cost as much money either, though. People need to stop playing freaking Fortnite like it's a religion and play some good games.
But that's the thing, though. They don't. People like the vast majority of people.
I know.
Like,
It's so unfortunate.
They just play Fortnite.
Like my brother,
Mm-hmm.
he was playing the games he likes to play like in his spare time are like NBA games 'cause he's really into basketball. He's like a high schooler. And like Roblox. And like for Christmas, I bought him a bunch of like cool like indie games, like, and now I see him playing like Dredge and Balatro
Sweet.
from time to time, and it's like,
Yeah.
these are really cool experiences. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to try to get a victory royale every night. Like,
Right.
try something else. Not that like Fortnite's fun, but like,
There's more to life than
not
And
saying
chug jugs.
Fortnite's a bad game. Yeah. Why did I skip this one? Yeah, it's the live service games, man.
And that's the thing. Everyone is chasing that juggernaut because it, or all the major publishers are, I guess.
So
Right? 'Cause
profitable.
it's so obscenely profitable.
I just have to roll out little new gameplay things every once in a while, but the formula is the same.
Yeah.
And then you just do microtransactions.
Well, and that, I mean, you can apply that logic too to like indie game development, right? Where or similar logic, right? Where if you make a game,
I mean, so yeah, it's like IPs.
well, not even like IPs. I was thinking more like if you make a game that is a singular experience, right? That you play once and then you're done, then you'll get so much playtime out of it, right? People will, your audience will. But if you make a crafty, buildy, simmy game that has endless content and is more systems based, then people can not only can they generate their own content, but an update could be as simple as putting a new asset in and tweaking some values, right? And now there's a new item for people to find or a new item for people to play with, right? And so suddenly you're adding more content for much less work. Yeah, Ubisoft is bigger than Warner Bros. And Sony and Nintendo should also be on that list. Yeah, there's not a lot though. You got a handful. Like, that's the thing. If you take out Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo because they're console developers, like they're console builders as well, you just have Warner Bros., EA, and Ubisoft.
Who is making Concord?
Concord was Firewalk Studios. It was their first project, and they were owned by Sony, and so Sony was funding it. Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, Rip Concord. I'm so surprised that they scrapped that game. That blows my mind.
So fast.
They didn't even attempt to reboot. Like a free to play
hero shooter, right?
Yeah, it was a hero shooter with some elements of like Overwatch and other all kinds of other hero shooters, right? But like it was a hero shooter, and honestly, from what I read about it, it wasn't bad either. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good.
I had never heard about it until it was like it dropped and then they dropped it.
I'm so annoyed that I didn't play it. I really wanted to.
I never even got the chance. I never heard about it.
I bought the Concord PS5 controller. I don't even own a PS5. Because it's
gonna go crazy on eBay.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't open it for a while because I was like, maybe I should sell this. And for a while, they're going for like $200-$300 on eBay.
Yeah.
And I was like, to be honest, I don't know if I ever really want to sell it. and it is kind of nice to have for testing for development. So I opened it, but I did get it right when they canceled it. I was like, I'm gonna go pick up that controller.
Yeah, and then like Marvel Rivals is now a massive game, and it's like a hero shooter. Like,
yeah,
the Overwatch community was like starved for new hero shooter content. Like,
yeah,
oh my gosh, what could have been?
Yeah,
was it just marketing?
It was a combination of things. It was a $40 price tag, first of all.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't free to play. But that's the thing. Overwatch originally launched for $40. Like, so it was a $40 price tag. It also had, different time. The art direction I think was a little weird, personally, and I think
I remember talking about that.
Xbox 360 Deadpool disc. You traded it in at a GameStop? No. Dang, that sucks. I think I had to pirate that and play it at some point when I wanted to play that game.
What's so special about that game?
They lost the rights to it after a while, and so production stopped, and they stopped selling it, and they stopped making it. So it's really hard to get a hold of.
I see.
They might have renewed some. Them may have gotten fixed though in the last few years, if I remember right. But no, Concord. It had the like classic Sony like.
Oh my goodness.
Like $200 now for a disc. Yeah. Yeah, Concord had the like classic Sony AAA like attempt at hyperreal like visual aesthetic. Disney took the rights for the films. Right. Yeah, it was when Disney bought him. Yeah. And I do think that Concord had some really cool ideas in the art direction and like the character design and stuff. If you look at a lot of the concept art for the characters, it's cool. Like, it looks sick.
Yeah.
But when you translate those designs to a realistic graphic style, they lost so much of the sauce that they had, I think.
Yeah.
And so you have this sort of, you want it to be a AAA high quality thing, so you go the high quality graphics, and then you want it to be this, like, they spent a ton of money on they've recorded weekly cutscenes with like full motion capture and facial capture for Concord, so that in addition to being a live service hero shooter, there was an overarching narrative that would be playing out in the game, which I think is cool. Like, that's neat.
Pretty cool.
And so they were chasing a very, very high fidelity, which made the production very expensive, and then it just bombed. And I think part of it was poor marketing. I don't think it was marketed super well. I think it was $40, like, and then when it was reviewed as, it was okay, pretty good, not groundbreaking, but okay. And that's not enough for a $40 hero shooter when you can just go play Overwatch, right, at the time. Unfortunately, I don't know. It makes me sad because it was obviously, like, the studio worked really hard on it, clearly, and it bombed. And then instead of, like, God, you could have re-released that game, taken 6 months to overhaul it,
make it free.
address all the criticisms in that review period, right? Make it free to play.
Yeah, genuinely listen.
Yeah, like, take the reviews and everything that was people said made it a little weird and not as good as the other hero shooters, or act on that, and then come back, make it free to play, make it so everyone who paid the $40 gets some exclusive skins or whatever. Like,
you got the bones.
Yeah, like, and you've got there could have been something really good there, I think. And I'm baffled that they just scrapped it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy.
Like, they didn't even leave it up for sale.
It was, people would have bought it.
People would have bought it. Like, It's
They
crazy.
literally said we don't even want your money. I mean, they probably had to like pay for servers and stuff, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like like, yes, that would have
That
cost
can't be that
money.
expensive.
And obviously, like, I guess they couldn't justify continuing to pay for, like, that's why they had to lay everyone off,
Yeah,
right?
dev team.
But like, I'm surprised that they didn't lay off the team, but just keep selling the game with a skeleton crew. You know,
Yeah.
like, to me,
Fix bugs.
well, just if the point of the corporation is to make money, right? So like, and to make any money out of Concord, you have to keep selling.
Yeah.
And so unless it genuinely costed more to keep a skeleton crew on, the project was 90% complete. So yeah, that's the same thing happened with 1313. It was like 90% complete, and then they just canceled it. It's like Star Wars 1313. There was also a Darth Maul game, I think a pretty edgy Darth Maul game that was in development that got canceled. There's some footage of that around. And then Star Wars Battlefront 3 was also nearly complete. And
like old or new?
Old Battlefront 3.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Classic Battlefront 3 was almost done and also got canceled. Although Battlefront 3, that happened 10 years earlier, I think. Battlefront 3 cancellation was before the Disney purchase. And I don't know exactly why that happened, but I know that it was a long ways along. And just this last year, a nearly complete build of the game leaked online for Wii.
Really?
So if you have a
Wii?
For Wii, so if you had a Wii emulator, you can play Star Wars Battlefront 3 on your Wii emulator.
Crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, imagine being a developer on that though. Like, yeah, you've gotten paid, but like, you put your soul into something, like.
Just cancel it to tease the fans, but that's the thing. It's not to tease the fans, right? It's a purely
Shareholders, baby.
Shareholders, but like, I don't understand.
Stonks.
I guess somehow, but doesn't make
Really,
sense to me.
Bottom line.
How it can be more justifiable to.
Concord does not make sense. Like,
yeah, the Concord one.
Even from a purely greedy standpoint, giving it like a month. Give it more. Like just a little longer.
It was like 4 days or something. It was crazy.
Yeah. It didn't make sense.
We don't, and the thing is, like, even if you're
like we don't know the whole story.
I think we do. I mean, maybe there's some parts that have been like, but it was pretty well reported on when it happened. And the whole team got laid off, so they've, to some extent, they've talked about their experience, I think.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Freaking sucks.
I know, it's AAA, so it's so scary.
Yeah.
Like you're just like working on a game that you genuinely like think is gonna be really cool, and you're like excited to play it yourself, and
right,
telling your friends about it, and then one day like your boss is like, yeah, you're done. You can't work on that anymore. That's like our IP. Like,
yeah.
Oh, and you're also fired. Like,
well, that's what just happened with Monolith. They've been they made their last 2 games were these giant Shadow of Mordor RPGs, and they were making this huge Wonder Woman game for 8 years. They've been working on this freaking Wonder Woman game, and then and apparently it was going through development hell. Like it was having trouble. But like, that doesn't justify like closing the entire studio. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And all of those developers who've been working for years on Wonder Woman and are probably so excited about it.
How do you guys yap and work?
At the same time? I don't know.
I mean, what I'm doing right now is very I'm just like texturing, so like
I find it's a little harder to talk when I'm trying to do like complicated thinking, but like right now I'm just like testing and seeing what's making things look nice and be in the right spot, so it's pretty easy.
If I'm like bug fixing, I usually have to like lock in.
Yeah.
But usually art is just time consuming.
Yeah.
But like I have to like keep my eyes on it though. Like I've tried like watching YouTube while doing art, and I get distracted. I'm like a dog. I'm like, ooh. Even if it's like just some dude talking, like even if it's like a Chris video, like I'm like, constantly looking at him, and I'm like, if I'm not
he's a pretty entertaining speaker.
He is very he grabs my attention. Like my eyes aren't on the screen.
Right.
Like doing the art. It's like, I don't know, podcasts are usually my go-to.
Yeah. Fastest way, this is going 5. Let's make this 5.
This might be too much.
We'll try this.
We'll see.
I want to get these fucking waterfalls finished tonight.
I'm like, I want to get this, at least this first pass done tonight.
Yeah.
Right now. So then I can like a little like dopamine hit in my head. Like, okay, like we're making progress again.
Yeah. Slow there for a couple days. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That looks better.
Controller bug was took a bit.
Yeah.
Like both of our times.
I know.
It's like I'm not seeing it. Like I tested for a bit.
Right.
Something with my controller not being drifty enough, and PlayStation being a bit drifty. That surprised me too. I've had that Xbox controller for forever. Like,
yeah,
since like high school. Granted, I don't use controller that much. Like I've used that for like.
How do we think about this waterfall? How does it look? I've replaced the old one with this new one.
Looks good.
Okay, and then in terms of setting it up, what I've done, where's Godot? Here it is what you do. It's a little bit of a process, but it's like not really. You make it fit exactly, you make the orange square fit exactly the size that you want to, right? And then you make it 4 pixels wider.
Okay.
And it should always work. The one thing to note is that you should never scale it using like these things.
Transform. Oh, yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, I don't do that. I never do that anyways.
Oh, we just set the size in the mesh instance here. Cool. And it looks like it probably needs to be, I don't know, 1, 2. So if this is 74 and this is, let's say 68.
Well, does that height go from the top to the bottom or from the middle top bottom? You know?
It goes in the middle, but like this, if we move this back up, 68. So it was at 74 before, so 62. That's gonna be too much. So 64.
What's I have a 13-second run.
You have a 13-second run?
Did you beat the record? Is that enough to beat the record?
Yeah, did you?
Did you get the VOD?
Yeah, do you have the VOD?
The recording?
Okay, here is my rule of thumb for setting up waterfalls, I think.
I will listen, but you should also send it in Discord.
Yes, I'll write it down. is you make the cake. Didn't be. Oh man. You make the orange square fit exactly the size you want it to fit.
Okay.
Then you increase the X by 4 pixels, and then you increase the Y by 9 pixels. And when you increase the X, you don't have to reset it, but when you increase the Y, you have to put the height back so that the top is where you want it to be.
Okay.
But that will make it so that the waterfall goes into the surface enough. But so essentially it just has to be about 9 pixels into the 9 or 10 pixels into the water. Is the only thing we have to keep track of. Cool. Okay, that's a good system. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. I suppose. Wait a minute. Why don't I just program that?
On ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Why don't I just write it? Why don't I just write code to do that? Mesh.size.x plus equals 4. And then we say mesh.size.y, we'll say plus equals 9. And then it has to do global position goes minus equals 4.5. Or, well, let's say 4. This has to go half. Well, no, 4.5 probably should be, huh? Well, let's make these even numbers. This will be 10, and this will be 5. And we'll see if this works.
You got it down.
Yeah. Are you taking the same route that he is?
It could be a faster route.
Yeah. Y minus equals 5. Okay, so now, theoretically, if I were to make this shape be exactly the shape I wanted it to, so 34, and then something like 65, maybe.
Same route, yeah.
Same route. Cool. If I make this 64, does it not quite reach the surface there? Okay. No, that worked. All right. Now we're gonna run this, and on ready, it should reset it. Or it should set it up nicely. Please work. Dang it, that did not... It looks like it got the width right. But it moved it up too high. Why would that have happened? Maybe it only need to move it up a quarter of the distance, not half of the distance. Oh, that is it. It needs to be, yeah, a quarter of the distance. else? Look. Looks like I don't even need to be moving it back. It's kind of that line, I guess. Oh, wait. No, I'm dumb. I'm going the wrong way. It needs to go down that distance. So that's actually addition in the y direction. Can 2D math. That's better, but it almost didn't need to be moved at all. Oh, wait. It probably does need to be half distance. No. Well, let's come into that. Fine. Okay, that looks pretty dang good.
Burning.
What's the opposite of cooking called? Because I'm doing whatever that was. Crashing and burning.
Yep. I am.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna test this on one more waterfall to make sure it like just automatically sets up correctly, and then I will call it done until I guess I gotta repopulate all the waterfalls, but we should probably call it on stream here soon.
Yeah.
Gonna go clean the house tonight since we got apartment people coming to surprise you the house tomorrow, I suppose.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Not exciting. /S.
Oh, shoot. Done. Okay, let's see how that looks. Suspect one issue. We'll see.
Scrolling is the game's primary button.
This one also, this material also needs to be maintained. So now, take the same material.
Doesn't have to be the primary button.
Oh man. It's the ones here. Not yet. Let's do that. Local to scene. Okay, yeah, looks pretty good. Seems to work.
Nice. Nice. Good job.
Yeah, this will be good. Make this one a little wider. That's- Should get a little overlap. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna commit this. I'm not gonna put all the other waterfalls in just yet. But, waterfall related stuff. Yeah. Jonesville waterfall. That one was a long time coming. Like the code is mostly the same, but like just the node itself is so much cleaner. And setting it up is so much simpler now too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it there on the stream today. If you're still with us, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We very much appreciate it. We thank you for spending your time with us. If you haven't already, please go Wishlist Upstream on Steam and give the demo a try. It helps us out, and we appreciate your feedback. Full game will be coming out sometime next month, so please look forward to that. And please join us here every day, 1 p.m. from 5 p.m. Pacific time, as we finish this game. Alrighty.
Yup.
Have a good night.